105.3 FM, W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Gallbladder problems, gingivitis, a bad back, indigestion, fatigue, low libido, not sleeping well, need to lose weight. Just some of the topics you'll hear about. Hi, I'm Dr. Bob Martin. Join me Sunday mornings at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
Darren College, a former NFL Super Bowl champion, signed the most important contract of his life to serve in the Army National Guard.
I've had a lot of military in my family. It's a big part of what my family's done for a long time. I want to go out there and make a difference. I didn't find that working behind a desk, so for me it was a pretty easy decision to make. And then the opportunity to serve my community and serve my country was just icing on the cake.
To learn how to be part of the Army National Guard, log on to nationalguard.com. Sponsored by the Florida Army National Guard. Aired by the Florida Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Have you tried investing in the stock market and haven't done very well? Come into Online Trading Academy. Have your investments lost money and you're frustrated because the only thing your broker says is ride it out? Hop in the car and get to Online Trading Academy. Pro investors show you how money is made in up, down, and sideways markets. You'll see the best way to pick stocks, options, futures, and Forex using a patented rules-based strategy taught only at Online Trading Academy. How to find the right investments, how to time the market, how to protect money from risk. For over 20 years, thousands have learned how to invest from home at Online Trading Academy. Come in and see what this school's all about at a free half-day class. They're all over Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, Stewart, and Port St. Lucie. Seating is limited, so call Online Trading Academy now to win a pair of tickets. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510.
This is Talk 1470.
Talk 1470.
WNN.
The opinions expressed
America's service members and veterans are strong, forged out of bravery, sacrifice, and duty. Sometimes reaching out for help can be the most challenging and worthwhile mission of all. When you recognize something isn't right, make the call to the Veterans Crisis Line or Military Crisis Line at 1-800-273-8255 and press 1. Or chat online at veteranscrisisline.net or text 838-255.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Would you love to deepen your spiritual connection and create a conscious shift in your life? Do you seek answers to the human experience? Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, a 3-hour safe haven for your questions and spirit's answers to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, SarahSpiritual will assist you to connect the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next 3 hours, listen, call in, and watch SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook and share love and light.
Shines down upon there's a light that touches hearts. There's a light to open everyone to love. Love may hold the answer we are looking for. Love may open up another door of light. Oh, there's a light. Oh, there's a light. Open up in everyone. Can you feel it? There's a light to change the world. Won't you be a part of the light? Oh, love, it is the answer now, and we can see love. There's a light, there's a light that shines inside of me. Oh, there's a light, oh, there's a light that shines inside of you. There's a light in me and you. Oh, there's love.
Oh, yes, indeed. There is a light here on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And we are connecting to all of you all across the nation. And we welcome your phone calls at 888-565-1470. You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. And that's me, Sarah Spiritual. And we are answering questions. And tonight, we've got our phone dialing way up. We are dialing up the phone lines to God. Yes, indeed, we're tapping into the energy, the oneness, the universal force. We are answering your questions and guiding us all on the journey to get closer to that connection to God. Now think about it. What would you say if God were here? You know, there's a song that says this. What if God were one of us? Just a stranger on the bus trying to make his way home. What would you say? Well, imagine if you pulled up a chair and the person you sat next to was God. Maybe what you said or how you handled something, maybe that wouldn't be as rough or as abrupt, or maybe the conversation would go differently if you knew that it was God. We don't know that. We just think it's another one of our, fellow human beings. So if you're having a bad day and you're sitting next to someone and you're a bit grumpy, well, what happens? You just kind of be yourself, right? But then sometimes that person, we don't know where they're coming from, where they're at, and we forget that there's a part of them that is as divine as that which is within you. So on this journey of life, we have to take the time to say, I see the God in someone else. Namaste. I need to see the God in everything around me. And we meet God in so many different ways. We meet the energy, the source creator, everywhere we go. But because we're caught up in the conditioning of life and the worries of life and what are we going to do and how are we going to manage and what bill can I pay and what can't I do and how am I going to navigate this, we begin to lose our way to create a different way. Because we get caught up in that pattern, that routine. But on another level, we want something different. And we're looking to see how can I have the higher living, the higher experience of this connection that's within me. And essentially, even though we lose ourselves in everything else that's going on, that's why we're here. We're here to have that connection with God. We're here to prove to ourselves that we can master this intellect, this physical body, these human conditions, and still stay connected. My goodness, doesn't God have a sense of humor? I think he does. Yes, indeed, because we are just trying to navigate so much, and we're almost like little clowns in a circus, kind of juggling 1,000,001 things. And if you're there being caught up, juggling and maneuvering things in the physical life, then stop, drop, and roll. Yes, indeed. Drop right down and sit and think to yourself, how do I release what's going on and how do I get closer to the path? The path of the divine essence, the path of who I've come to be, the path of who I am, the path of love. Love is the power, the force, the use of all energy. It fuels everything around us. It's created us. It sustains us. It fuels everything in the planet. So when have you met God? We all have some moments. Maybe it was through a time of crisis. Maybe it was through a time of joy. Maybe it was in the passing of a relative, and in our sadness and our sorrow, we felt that release, that lift of a burden off of us, knowing that they're at peace. And even though we miss them here, there's a better energy around them. So we release our sorrow knowing that they're in a better place. When have you met God? There's so many times, so many opportunities in our life when we come face to face. Times the God in someone else is bringing you just the perfect message that, well, would be of great service to you. But maybe you're not listening. Maybe you're not riding that energy flow. Maybe you've got too much going on. But if you stop and you just listen, you can hear it. I remember a few years ago, I went to Hawaii. It was 2015. And I was on this wonderful journey. I was off to see my friends Sheila Gillette and Marcus Gillette and to, well, hang with the channeling teachings of Theo, the 12 Archangels, a consortium of angels channeled by a trance medium named Sheila Gillette. And Sheila is responsible for awakening Esther Hicks and assisting her in making the connection to channel Abraham for the law of attraction that many of you are familiar with. And on my journey to go meet with them and spend a magnificent time with them, I had made a plan. I was going to go to California, and then I was going to go to Hawaii. And so the journey began. And I spent the most magnificent weekend learning and growing with, well, master teachers and, well, angelic beings. And it was superb. But somewhere along the line, some things had shifted. Because when we do our connectivity, sometimes there's some things inside of us that we're holding on to that the body needs to release. And so as I began the journey, the leg from California to Maui, I began to not feel so well. And that seems strange because that's not something that usually happens. And so when a plane landed, I was picked up by some people that I knew in Maui. And I said, oh, I think I actually have to go to the doctor. And so I went to the doctor and diagnosis came and it was, well, they said I had the flu. But I didn't really have a flu like anyone knew because within 24 hours that supposed flu was completely gone. But the journey began in the moment of not feeling well and feeling like I had come all this way. And this happened to a lot of people. You know, we go on vacation and maybe we're not feeling well, or we get sick, or something happens and kind of robs us of that experience. So in the energy of going to Maui, I began my first 24 hours in a very kind of sedate state, just kind of resting and kind of contemplating, and a little bummed that I wasn't feeling 100%. I'm like, shoot, I've come all this way. So I found my way down from the hotel room into this beautiful, magnificent hotel, and went out to the poolside, went by the ocean, another island off in the distance, the green lushness of the mountain off to the side. I saw the grains of sand all around me. I saw the man on the side of the beach creating artwork for the tourists to buy. I saw the hula dancers off to the side preparing for the show, for the evening dinner time. I saw the tourists. I saw the dolphins all out in the distance. I saw it all in that moment. And everywhere I looked, I saw God. Everywhere I looked, I saw the energy of God in the people, the energy of God in the person making a living by the beachside. I saw it in the music that the hula dancers were using to move their bodies in the rhythm, to tell a story with their dance. I saw it in the blueness of the sky and the lushness of the green on the mountains off in the distance. I saw it in the mist that surrounded the top of the mountain. I saw it in the white caps that gently kissed the beach as they broke and fell apart as the ocean moves back and forth. I saw it everywhere. And it was in that seeing that suddenly I felt better. It was in that realizing that I was one with something so beautiful and magnificent, something so lush and fresh, harmonious and full of life. And everything around me, every aspect, nothing required any assistance from anyone there. It was all just moving. It was all just happening. It was just one. Everything was simultaneously connecting, moving, and one. And then when there was this permeating drop, and take a look, you're going to see that everywhere. Maybe right around the corner, maybe it's not as lush or beautiful wherever you live. But even there, you can notice it in the way the tree's roots go into the ground, the way the tree has bent to be sure that it can touch the sun and take in the rays. You could see it in the way someone's house on one side, the paint is a little bit more weathered because of the warmth of the sun. You can notice it by the way the palm trees or the oak trees move in the wind. Or for those of you in the colder areas in this day, how the snowflakes fall from the sky. No two snowflakes being the same. You see, it's all there for you. It's all around you. The essence of the Creator. And so when that snowflake falls from the sky, when that wind begins to blow, when you see someone in the grocery store that you see often, even though you don't know their name, but you see them from time to time, everywhere you go, an aspect of the Creator is moving around you. And it's for you to recognize. It's for you to know that if you take that moment, that very simple moment, and you just connect to that energy, and just say hello to the person in the grocery store that you see so often but don't even know their name. Just in passing, acknowledge their breath and their existence. It's when you see that snowflake fall from the sky or that raindrop that you stand in appreciation for a moment for the uniqueness and the beauty it brings and the shift that it brings, and say, thank you, God. It's in the way that you choose to drive your car on a busy road, and you recognize that everyone else, just like you, has somewhere to be. It's as simple as that. It's recognizing that everyone makes a difference, and every person counts on this earth, and no one person is greater than another. Perhaps some have more intellectual accomplishments or different gifts, but even that person who may seem to be doing something so seemingly insignificant that we take for granted, they too are an integral part of why the flow of this world is the way it is. Moving forward, shifting. The janitor that cleans the floors in the school makes a difference. The person who serves the food in the cafeteria makes a difference. The individual who walks the streets and protects us as an officer makes a difference. The person willing to go through the blazing fire to rescue the people or an animal make a difference. You doing your job make a difference. You parenting your children make a difference. You, the performer, the dancer, the singer. You, the sports person, the baseball, the basketball, the football. You all make a difference. And the difference you make is not compared to another. Because no two snowflakes are the same. No two raindrops are identical. No two human beings are the same. We each come with a unique expression, the source within us that speaks the whisper of God when we allow it. When we step aside long enough to tap into the higher purpose, the greater purpose, the oneness of all that we are. So tonight, we're making a call. Yep. 1-900, I want to talk to God. Yes, indeed. But for all due purposes here, we'll just call 888-565-1470. And we're going to answer your questions. We're going to navigate this experience. And I want to know from you, especially those of you on Facebook too, I wanted to know, what's your feed going to be? What's your question for God? What's your statement? What are we going to say? What if God were one of us? What are you going to say? Just a stranger on the bus trying to make his way home. What would you say to that person? If God were to sit in front of you, what would you want God to know? And what clarity do you need? It's okay that we don't have all the answers. Well, at least not in our intellectual mind or our emotional programming. But somewhere down deep inside of you, I promise. Oh, yes, indeed. You've got the answer. And we just got to pull it up to the surface. We just got to let it rise up and dance in the air like the dolphin out in the ocean in Hawaii. You decide how well you're going to dance in that ocean. You decide how high you're going to soar as an eagle. You decide how unique and spectacular you want to be. And tonight, we are celebrating you. Celebrating your uniqueness and your connectivity and your desire to expand and create a greater version of you, a more fulfilled version of you that in turn transmits, transcends, and echoes out into the world. And think of your fellow man. We can make this world a better place. Yes, indeed. So we welcome your phone calls. We welcome your Facebook comments. I'd love to see you here. on Facebook with your questions in the feed. We've got a lot of questions and phone calls at 888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we're going to get to those phone lines. We're going to answer those questions. We're going to hear what you've got to say to God. And we're going to go to Facebook, Periscope, YouTube. We're going to pop around and see what we've got going on. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away. We are connected. Yes, indeed. 888-565-1470. I've got a feeling we're going to get a real good response from the heavens tonight. So stay with us. Don't you go away, because you know, yes, indeed, we're going to be right back.
Standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Did you call me with your soul? Because you know me. Because I sure know you, and we are answering your questions right here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And we are going to the phone lines, 888-565-1470. And I've got to take a call from Denise in Pembroke Pines. Denise, how are you?
Good, Sarah. How are you?
Good. I want to share with you that I got a memory from Facebook It's about 4 years ago. I got a message from you that said, oh my God, 761, I didn't play it, but the number you said to play came up. So it was right around this time of year that it came. And it's been due for a while. So you want to take a look at that, okay?
I have been on and off. I've been playing.
Okay. It came up in the memories, so that made me think,
Yep, I know. I've been watching it too. It's just been toying with me.
It's dancing around, right? We have the 7s, we have the 6s, we had a 1 and a 0 and a 6. What? These numbers just don't know how to talk your language, Denise. So
I know, I'm trying.
I know, we got to work with that one. But Denise, what would you like to say to God? We've dialed up the heavens. Everyone is listening up there. Angels, guides, God. What you got to say?
I know God is listening, so my question to him would be, help me through this tough time, which, I know he's with me. I just need a little bit of a push.
Yes, we get by with a little help from our friends, right? We need a couple of angels.
Yes. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Someone to, just lift my spirits.
You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. Right? That's what we're looking to do. So we want to step up. Denise, I believe that there's a point in this experience with so many things going on that it's so important for you to just kind of step back and we're going to say release it. Just let it be. And know that something is going to change. The body can heal itself, people can emotionally heal and grow, and businesses have their ebbs and flows, their ups and their downs. And what you're looking for is that inspiration, that revelation, that transformation that kicks you up a notch so you go, that's where I want to go. Because right now you're feeling worn out, down and out, stuck, stagnant, stale, totally pooped. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to wear off a bit. There'll be a bit of a reprieve. I will take you into the 20th of March. I just feel like that's when a lot of things start to move. All right?
Okay.
But you're not alone.
No, I know I'm not alone. Everybody else is feeling it too, but one of the questions I do have is someone who works for me is going through a lot of issues right now. Her sister I think she had a stroke is what I'm understanding. And she's going through a lot, but, taking the anger out on me. And basically, I guess I want to know I don't know her sister's date of birth, but I don't know if you can tell if she's going to be okay and if she's going to have longevity anymore with me, because
the sister is
weighing on both of us.
Yeah, the sister's got about 3 months of some really intense work to be done. And through that transformation of healing, that will determine a lot. It is best, Spirit tells me, for you to just have a different backup plan in case for the reason of the sister, your worker has to step away for a bit. All right? All right.
Yeah.
Denise, it'll be all right.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey. God bless you. Bye.
All right. Bye, honey.
888-565-1470. We're going to go to Facebook. Let's see what's going on in Facebook. We've got some questions coming up here. Everyone in the feed. Hazel Thompson would love a reading. Hazel Thompson, I would love to give you a reading. I would love to connect with you. And let me tell you right now, this year is a really important year for you, Hazel Thompson. It's a time for you to shift, a time for you to change, a time for you to close some doors. And when I wind you out, I take you into this moment of the people that are not supporting you, they're not on your side. It's time for you to recognize where you're not supported and for you to be your own foundation and support yourself. Hazel Thompson, it's so important for you to be centered and love yourself first. You've done quite a bit for quite a lot of people. And in this time, it is time for you to get ready to make some changes that are going to be all about you. time for you to take care of yourself. So thank you so much, Hazel Thompson, for your Facebook question. We're going to take another question from Facebook, and let's see, Robin Freeman, being more specific, is there a path I should focus on more specifically for my business? Well, Robin Freeman, let's see what we've got going on for you here. More specifically, I really feel that the work that you've been doing is too broad. I feel like we've got too many irons in the fire, and specifically counting on the path that is going to generate the most revenue and also generate the most joy for you is where the attention should be focused. I feel as if the past 3 months have been kind of wobbly in the business arena, Robin, and the way I see it here is this year is a fresh new start, a new beginning. We're kind of opening up a whole new portal of energy for a cycle of energy that's going to last you about 9 years. So where are we going with this? How can we empower you to be better? Line yourself up with some experts. I would love Robin Freeman, and I hope we'll put it in the feed for Robin to go to SarahSpiritual.com. Robin, I'd love to advise you and kind of coach you in some business maneuvers to grow your business in specificity, to find the path that is going to grow you the most abundance and joy in this experience. You're on track, a little spread out. It's been a slow 3 months. Coming back out of that, ask your angels for assistance, Robin Freeman, because you can do it. Thank you so much, Robin, for your Facebook question. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got to go to Michigan. I've got Rhonda in Michigan. Rhonda, how are you tonight?
Wonderful, Sarah, and you?
I'm doing great, Rhonda. And how can we assist you tonight?
What message does God have for me?
Oh, yes. Let me see. First of all, they want you to know that you never walk alone. Sometimes there's a sense of feeling alone and by yourself. Is that correct?
Extremely.
Mm-hmm. And don't be afraid of the dark. Walk on, walk on. You'll never walk alone. You're not alone, honey. You talk to your angels, you talk to your guides. You are right there with them. Archangel Michael lines up. Archangel Gabriel lines up. Archangel Raphael lines up. Inflammation, agitation, stiffness in the legs right now for you, Rhonda?
Yes, I'm supposed to be having a surgery. My nerve that goes to my leg is pinched up in my spine.
Oh, well, we're going to have to ask the angels to unpinch that, because that's not sounding like a fun surgery, because I feel the pain in the lower half of the body and the legs, like there's this fire. Fire! But that's not a fun kind of fire. That's pain. Oh, Lord.
No, it's not.
Shoot. I'm going to clear that energy right about now. So let's ask God. Let's ask God for some assistance, yes? Let's ask God to clear that energy and untwist that little bit of knot. Yes, we can do that. And in this moment, we want to ask you that you be surrounded with the right people, the right opportunities, the right connections, Rhonda. Yes, isn't that something we want to create? When we look in the energy and we know beyond a shadow of a doubt that we might feel alone in the physical, but we know in our inner spirit, in our inner knowing that we are not alone, it is then, Rhonda, that we can attract the right people in our circle. And they tell me that you feel alone in partnership and love as well. Is that also true?
Yes, I just had a really toxic relationship for 2 years, and it's been about 2 weeks that I've just said I can't do this anymore. And I guess that's what's bringing a lot of the alone feeling, is because I am alone, and I just moved back to Michigan from Florida about 2 years ago also. So I know I need to step out of my comfort zone and try to do something financially for myself and pick a better group of friends, you might say.
Yes, and they're there waiting for you. It's when you realize that as alone as you feel, that you're never alone and you're one with something greater and a greater source energy that dwells within you, is then that everything begins to change. So emphasis on the belonging to the oneness. and healing the hurt and the pain.
I've been really trying to concentrate on that.
I know.
I've been telling myself, you're not alone, you're not alone. You have God, you have your spirits, ancestors. You have so much to be blessed and to be happy about. But at the same time, that sinking feeling keeps I'm fighting it.
You're fighting the abandonment issues from when you were younger as well, yes?
Yes.
See, that's where it lies. It's that sinking feeling that after all, that little girl is just going to be all alone all again. Only this time she's not going to play alone. She might actually be alone for all her days. Her greatest fear. That's where you're at. And it's in this moment that realizing that you are the person who can empower that little girl, it's so important. Yes?
Yes.
Because she is a powerful little girl, you know.
Yes, I used to be.
Oh, but you still are. Rhonda, I don't want you to go anywhere. I want you to stay on the phone. I've got to go to commercial, but when I come back, we got to come right back to this call. Can you stay with us? I promise the commercials will only be a few seconds. I'll tell them to speed them up. All right, Rhonda, stay with us. We're going to take a minute, everyone, to hear from our sponsors, and then fasten your seatbelts. Because when we come back and we connect to Rhonda, which I hope we still have Rhonda on the line, because we are going to connect to Rhonda. Again, we'll get her back on the line, and we will connect with Rhonda, and we will pick back up where we left off. Because fasten your seatbelts, everyone. We are going to go on a journey that I know is going to benefit everyone. So listen up. Stay with us. Don't go away. Because, well, you know, yes, indeed, we're going to be right back. And we're going on a journey. Stay with us.
Do you know me? Do I know you? Have we met before?
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Did you call me? Because you know me, well, I know you, and we are spiritually speaking to all of you all across the nation. And if you're just joining us, right before we went to break, I was talking to Rhonda in Michigan. It's a little chilly there, so we're going to send her some Florida sunshine because we had a great day here in sunny South Florida. And I understand all across the nation there was a bit of a chill in the air. We send you our sympathies, but we are enjoying some great sunshine, a little bit of wind here, but we're loving it. But I've got to go to Rhonda and finish up this conversation. And everyone, take a listen because we have something to accomplish here because Rhonda doesn't speak for just Rhonda. You know, Rhonda, welcome back.
Thank you, Sarah.
You speak for so many people. So many of us have navigated some things, and that doesn't mean that our families belong on a daytime talk show. It's some maybe, but not everybody. It's just that we are just in this energy sometimes of falling part of the conditioned life that they have. And as we move forward in life, we have these program memories that stay with us. And then when we create this energy of life, and we meet people and we attract people, some of the people that we attract are, well, they're not the right vibration for us because we're trying to prove something to that aspect of ourselves, that little person inside of us that doesn't feel good enough or worthy or connected. So we're going to go to the moments because, feeling alone, lonely, abandoned, worried that we're going to be alone in our last days, not feeling supported. Well, you speak for so many people. So we want to go, Rhonda, to a moment. You remember as a little girl, maybe you're about 7 or 8, when you didn't feel safe or supported. You didn't feel as if, you had that compassion and the camaraderie and that connection either by friends or family and not feeling like you belonged?
Yes.
Okay. And when I say that to you, does a quick memory kind of flash up for you?
Oh, yeah. I am a product of a rape, so I never knew my father, and I was raised with all that negativity that goes along with it, of not really ever feeling that my stepfather was my father, and that the other kids were loved more than me, and you kind of know what goes along with all that.
Yes, we do. We do. So we're going to go back in time for a minute, Rhonda, and you and I are going to do this. Because as you and I do this, there are people listening, not to hear your story as your story, but the essence of the experience and how we can transcend and transmute that experience to put you to a place where you feel worthy of love and you attract the right people instead of that toxic relationship that you just came out of. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So take a nice breath. And I want you to see yourself as a little girl. And as you see yourself as a little girl, I now want you to look down at yourself as an adult self, whatever you're wearing. And I want you to take your adult self to the house where you remember that most strong sense of feeling alone. And that you, the little girl, is in the house somewhere, probably kind of curled up and feeling kind of sad. Rhonda, where would you go when you didn't feel loved or accepted and you needed to be alone and maybe you felt sad and scared? Where would you go?
To the basement.
To the basement. So, Rhonda, I want you to see yourself walking up to the door of the place that you lived. You, your adult self. Now, I'm going to go with you. Actually, we're all going to go with you. And we're going to walk through that door together. You, your adult self, is going to walk through that house. Anyone who's there in that house, from what you remember, they will not see you. You're perfectly safe. And you're going to walk down those steps to the basement until you come to the landing and you're looking at the basement. And off in the distance, you see you, the little girl. Let me know when you are there.
I'm there.
Okay, Rhonda. Now, repeat after me to your little girl. Can I come in?
Can I come in?
Does she nod?
Yes.
Okay, go up to her. Where is she sitting, Rhonda?
She's standing in front of me.
Okay. Sit her down with you. Put your arms around her and repeat after me. I've come to tell you that I love you.
I've come to tell you that I love you.
And you are so wanted.
And you are so wanted.
You're such a special, special little girl.
A special little girl.
You've come for a reason here.
You've come for a reason.
And you're showing them all how to love.
And I am showing them how to love.
Tell her all the wonderful things that you love about her. Go ahead. Tell her.
She's kind. She's been through a lot. And she just wants to help people, to help them if they cannot have to suffer the pain that she has.
Okay. So we want to tell her that you've made me strong and resilient and independent. Go ahead, tell her.
You've made me strong, independent, resilient.
Compassionate. Compassionate. Loving.
Loving.
And a gosh darn good friend.
And a gosh darn good friend.
And tell her, I don't want you to feel alone anymore.
I don't want you to feel alone anymore.
I've been trying to get to you all this time.
I've been trying to get to you all this time.
And I finally made it.
And I finally made it.
And I don't want you to be alone here anymore.
And I don't want you to be alone here anymore.
I want you to come to a new life with me.
I want you to come to a new life with me.
Where you'll always be safe.
Where you will always be safe.
And you'll always be wanted.
And you will always be wanted.
And I will always love you.
And I will always love you.
And together, we're going to pick our friends.
And together, we're going to pick our friends.
We're going to get a great new job.
We're going to get a great new job.
We're going to attract the best relationship ever.
We're going to attract the best relationship ever.
And we're going to have a lot of fun.
We're going to have a lot of fun.
No more watching movies by ourselves.
No more watching movies by ourselves.
We get to go out and play.
We get to go out and play.
We can even make a snow angel in Michigan.
Yes, we can make snow angels.
And we'll be free. Do you want to come?
We'll be free. Do you want to come? Yes.
Tell her everyone will be okay here.
Everyone will be okay here.
They've done the best they could.
They've done the best they could.
They didn't know any better.
They didn't know any better.
But we know how to love.
But we know how to love.
And we're going to give them love.
And we're going to give them love.
And we're going to love ourselves first.
And we're going to love ourselves first.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Okay. She's going to run up the steps with you. Let's go. Come on, let's go up those steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Up.
Yep.
Up we go. When you come up from the basement, look around. Have her look around. Have her take a final look. She doesn't have to come back here anymore. Breathe. Okay. You can feel that. Now tell her it's okay. We can leave them now.
It's okay. We can leave them now.
Let's go. Take her out the door. Take her out the door.
Out the door.
Let's go. Rhonda, when you get to the door, make sure you close it behind you, honey. Close it. And now run with her. Run and have fun. Go. You know why that happened? Interestingly enough, when I went to California in my monologue, I went to study with Theo, the 12 Archangels, to learn how to do just that, Rhonda. How to do that soul integration process, and how to take the fragmented parts of our life and integrate them so that you could move forward to have fulfilled living. And there's no coincidence, there's no happenstance as to why you happened to call tonight just when you did. I know we had all the angels with us.
I've been working with the recovery group, a bunch of women, and I'm supposed to go Saturday and tell my story of addiction and abuse and toxic relationships. And I just know that God allowed me to see the things that I've seen in order to help people, because I don't feel you can really judge until you've been there. And I've seen way more than any one woman should ever have to in a lifetime, in this lifetime. So I know He wants me to use it to help people. I know this.
But also for you to first recognize the value, the beauty, and the essence, and the fact that you deserve to enjoy your life, and that you do not have to sacrifice your life to make someone else's better. You deserve to have it all. So you be sure to tell them you got to jump on Saturday, right here with all of us. All right? See, we gave you your test run.
Thank you so much,
You're
Sarah.
welcome.
I just love you so much. You seem to always be there when I need you.
No, you're welcome, honey. It's my pleasure. Thank you. You speak for many women out there. So thank you for being brave. God bless you. Thank you.
God bless you too, honey.
Bye.
Bye.
888-565-1470. Well, we're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back to the phone lines I go. Washington, Florida, Facebook, Periscope, YouTube. We're going to go all across the nation. And thank you to Rhonda for being so open and authentic as we navigate the fact that sometimes life is a little bit more than we can handle. Stay with us. Don't go away. Because, well, you know, we are going to be right back.
Down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open, 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
1470 AM and 95.3 FM. The Health and Wealth Radio Network. Caregiver Solutions Info with Marcia Teal. Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Talk 1470 AM and 95.3 FM WNN. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton. The Health and Wealth Radio Network.
It takes a whole lot more effort to get something started in your life than it does to keep it moving.
Del Walmsley has moved thousands of radio listeners closer to a great life. The Del Walmsley Show is now on in South Florida on Talk 1470, Monday at 5, Tuesday through Friday at noon. Listen and move towards your great life today.
Have you tried investing in the stock market and haven't done very well? Come into Online Trading Academy. Have your investments lost money and you're frustrated because the only thing your broker says is ride it out? Hop in the car and get to Online Trading Academy. Pro investors show you how money is made in up, down, and sideways markets. You'll see the best way to pick stocks, options, futures, and Forex using a patented rules-based strategy taught only at Online Trading Academy. How to find the right investments, how to time the market, how to protect money from risk. For over 20 years, thousands have learned how to invest from home at Online Trading Academy. Come in and see what this school's all about at a free half-day class. They're all over Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, Stewart, and Port St. Lucie. Seating is limited, so call Online Trading Academy now to win a pair of tickets. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510.
A bad back, heartburn, low libido, stiff joints, not sleeping well, got allergies, need to lose weight? If you want to feel better, please tune into my health talk show Sunday mornings at 10, the Dr. Bob Martin Show on Talk 1470 WNN.
Go to your app store and download the WNN app on your Android or iPhone. And never miss a Talk 1470 minute.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the second hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, another interactive hour of uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, SarahSpiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share the love and light.
A light, and it is shining bright here in sunny South Florida, and we're so happy that you're joining us here on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we are spiritually speaking to all of you all across the nation, actually all across the world, thanks to Facebook. I'm so excited. Tomorrow night I have a reading with a new friend that I made in Japan. I'm so excited. We're going to be connecting, and we're going to have a wonderful session. So if you'd like to have a session with me, no matter where you are, time difference gets a little challenging, but we're up for it. We are excited to connect to you anywhere across the world. And visit SarahSpiritual.com and check out the different types of sessions I have. And if you'd like to go back in time and do some healing work, much like what we did with Rhonda, go to SarahSpiritual, to my product page, go to our sessions, and take a look at the soul integration work that I do. I was actually really blessed today to have that session with a woman in Dumont, New Jersey. She called in and requested a soul integration. She and I had met at an expo about a year ago, and we had done a little mini reading. And so we reconnected today, and she wanted to integrate some things that were feeling a little less than perfect within her. And she was having difficulty breaking free and moving forward to what she wanted to create in her life. So if you're feeling a little stuck and you've done just about everything that you know to do, let's journey down and find that fragmented piece within. Perhaps if we kind of tweak some things and recalibrate that experience and nurture and love that little boy or that little girl, well, Jiminy Crickets will be going real far real soon. So take a look at that kind of work. We're going to go back to the phone lines, and then I've got to get to my friends on Facebook. The questions are popping up in the feed, but Lisa in Deerfield has been holding, and I don't want to keep her holding anymore. Lisa, how are you?
Oh, hi. I'm just so glad I finally got a hold of you.
Yes. What a roller coaster. Yes, it's been a roller coaster for you.
So much stress and death around the holidays, and it seems like it's getting worse.
I understand.
I'm getting so exhausted and trying to help all my children and hang in there.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, so what would you like to ask God? What would you like to ask God? Or what would you like to say to God, Lisa? Because before I came here today, I really spent some time having a conversation with God, and I asked that if God had messages for us, that we would all feel the feeling and know what to do, no matter what the circumstances or conditions are that are around us, and whatever's feeling out of sorts for us, that we could find peace. Even if the road is a little rocky, we could still find that centeredness and that peace of God.
I know. I'm so happy that you stressed on that. It's what I tell my children and all. I go out and I'm with Mother Nature and everything, and I marvel every day and the way things are fitting together, from the Bible and all. It's just so amazing what's coming into my life, but yet
it's a lot. It's a lot. But when you move forward, Lisa, you have to remember that all of your children are adults. You have to remember that now. And that you have had your experiences in life that have put you where you are now. And now's the time for you, Lisa, to really be taking care of you.
It's what I made for the new year, It's me now. It's not being taken advantage of, and I got to work on me in order to help others.
Yes. Well, we want to have you recognize that you deserve to have your own time. And Lisa, when I take you into this energy of what I see before you, you're on this quest this year. This year you're on a quest to find the centeredness and the oneness of the purpose of your soul. You fulfilled the purpose of raising children, caring for your husband. You fulfilled those purposes. And now it's what's next in life. And where do you go from here? And do you stay where you live? Do you make a move, a change? Do we change a circle of people around us? What do we do, and how do we find our own inner peace and joy? And this is what Spirit God tells me we are going to be unveiling for you in the months to come. It's like the holidays pulled up not just a lot of memories of dissatisfaction and things that have happened in recent years, but also things from the past, even from when we were younger. So a lot had to come up to be healed. And of course, you were missing loved ones on the other side because you have lost many. But in this moment of now, where you and I are right now, we have the power to focus the attention on what you would like life to be like. And even though not all of the elements may be present in front of you yet, we know within our knowing that something's getting ready to change. And it's almost as if the sooner you feel closer to feeling that change, all of a sudden everybody has a problem trying to yank you right back into the corner where they're so used to keeping you. And right now you're going to be like, shoot, heck no. I am moving forward. And you little peeps, a.k.a. grown-up adults, need to let me be. And you're going to move forward. I see connections, ideas, work. Was there a book that you wanted to write, Lisa, or something you want to journal or start to do?
Oh, several, yes.
Oh, several. Could we start writing? Lock yourself in the room. Don't come out until you've got a chapter or two.
I am more concerned right now with my one daughter. She's been through so much before the holidays, around the holidays.
Yes.
Her partner, whatever you want to call him, almost killed her. But she wouldn't listen to our premonitions.
I understand.
But he's gone now, but I don't know if he'll be back in her life. And something happened the 11th. Her ex-boyfriend killed himself. Mm-hmm. And it seems like I look back, this is like maybe the 6th one in her life that she's lost. Mm-hmm. Is there a curse in the family or on the family somewhere, I'm wondering?
No, I don't see it that way. I just feel as if the person inside of her, the aspects of herself that's not feeling worthy, that she's attracting people who have, well, this disconnected sense. There's people who are really in this very low vibrational state, and she's just attracting that. And she's healing wounds within herself. And that's not to say that it's all a result of her life with you as a family. It's things she's carried in her soul. And did somebody OD connected with her too, please?
Not that I know of. It's kind of going around about this one that...
Okay. All right, because I see something about drugs, ODing around this circumstance and condition now. Your daughter will learn to be strong. I do hope she's in some kind of therapy and talking to someone. This is so important. She's mirroring in her self-worth with her partners. And if she doesn't want to go, then we need to encourage her. And then that's all you can do. She has to make that choice. She has to be ready for the assistance. I have so many clients that are therapists, so many who could easily, I have one in mind at the top of my head right now named Stacy, and I know this is right up her alley. She does such great grief counseling, and she really helps people see where they are in their life and how to transform. So Lisa, if you think she would at least be open to talking to this one person, this might be just an eye-opener for her. Not to say there's something wrong with her and she has to fix her, but how do we handle the grief? We have a pattern of grief here that needs to be healed.
I know.
So perhaps you can mention it to her. You can call my center. I know you know how to get in touch with us at the center. And let's see if we can connect her to Stacy. Stacy is such a fabulous counselor, and she's been a part of my circle for many years. She's even had a commercial here on our show. Very powerful young woman, and she knows her stuff, and she's walked the path of some interesting stuff. So she knows what it feels like. So she has that empathy and compassion to help navigate these experiences.
Well, she's against therapy. She thinks that her church she goes to, there's a sister there that is into that field, but I don't know.
Okay. Well, we're not really calling it therapy. We're calling it grief counseling, but throw it by her, and you never know. You see, don't judge it. You're creating the resistance with an excuse. But because we're saying it, it just may. Remember, we got the power of God on our side right about now. It may just hit her just right, and then she may turn and say, you know what, how do I get in touch with that person? So let's just let God handle that. You're trying to figure this out, Lisa. Stop thinking for everybody. We have an answer. We have a solution. Let it happen. And if it doesn't happen, it'll come around another time. But for you, you're navigating, you're moving forward. This is going to be a prosperous time for you. Work on your book, work on your transformation. All right, my dear?
Now, can Spirit see why this gentleman took his life? because it's bothering her and it's kind of bothering me.
I would have to be talking to her in order to make that connection for her. Okay?
I see.
Because his spirit would be most connected to her in order for me to connect that and give you that information if it's available. All right? But thank you, Lisa. Thank you.
She thinks he's around her right now.
It's very possible. Very possible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I would encourage her to call me. Okay?
Yes, she will.
Well, we'll see.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Lisa. Thank you for following the show. I know you've been a part of this experience for a very long time. Thank you. God bless you. Bye.
Bye.
888-565-1470. I've got to go to Facebook. Let's see what questions we've got happening here on Facebook. Muneka Chula, she wants to know, after taking a wonderful class last night, thank you, I'm so glad you were on class, I wanted to know if Spirit had any message for me. You know, my dear, this is a year of fortune, spirit, light, and love for you. So we've got the Holy Trinity, the Holy Essence, the Holy Energy around you. And I feel as if love is very much in your energetic field and very much coming with you wherever you go. I see this energy of love around you, Muneka Chula. Thank you for this Facebook question, and thank you for taking the class. We had a great time last night in our class, and if you missed our love class, well, that's okay. It's okay. You can still request the class and take it after the fact, because it was such a powerful class. Matter of fact, after the class, those of us who were in the center, you can go to my Facebook page, SarahSpiritual. We went out and basked in the moonlight and took a moon picture and had the best time. But we used the energy of that love moon, that snow moon, that full super moon. And we have Muneka Chula love coming for you. And I feel not only love, but I feel work opportunities. I feel as if you're just there and you've been on the edge of this change now for about 18 months, but everything's getting ready to shift over. So hang on. Shift and change comes for you in this 2019 year. Thank you, Muneka Chula, for your Facebook question. We're going to take another question from Facebook. Who else do we have here on Facebook? Brittany Amber, looking for any messages from my spirit guides. Your spirit guides have been working very closely with you, Brittany Amber. There's a lot of energy of light around you. We see the energies of the lights of the rainbow connecting you to all of the ascended masters and to the 7 rays of transformation. So take a look and look up the 7 rays and the 7 ascended masters associated with those rays, Brittany Amber, because they are going to become your master teachers. You are getting ready to transform and have all the spirit guide and angels by your side throughout this whole entire process. They say, good job. You're right on track, my dear. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. Going to take another Facebook question before we go back to the phone lines at 888-565-1470. Sandra Toro. Thank you so much, Sandra Toro, for joining us here on Facebook. Good to see you here. Any messages from Spirit for you? I see a great awakening coming for you as well during this time. I feel as if this year offers you some expansion and a time to fine-tune what it is you want as you begin to wind down this 2019-2020 year. Because as you come into the close of these 2 years, it brings forth these changes for you that bring you connectivity, union, friendships, and possibly a move. May not take you out of your exact state, but I feel as if there's a move to change the energy for you. Also, financial abundance begins to really kick in coming into the June, July, August time of this 2019. Get ready, my dear friend, because there's a lot of shifts and changes moving you in a direction that takes you to where you've set intentions and dreams that you laid out years before are just getting ready to kick into gear. Thank you so much, Sandra Toro, for your Facebook question. We're going to take one more from Facebook before we get to the phone lines, and we've got to take a call in Washington. Sharday Haran. Hi, Sharday. Thank you so much for joining us here on Facebook. You have an appointment with me on March 1st. Will I have transportation there, and will it go good? I have an appointment on March 1st. Will I have transportation there? And will it go good? Sharday, yes, you're going to have transportation to your appointment on March 1st. Somehow, someone's going to assist you to get you there. And it's going to be a good appointment for you, Sharday. I feel as if the past few months you've been kind of getting the runaround from almost seems like bureaucracy or documents or something legal or something that has to be officially charted or move forward, but that's okay. This is going to begin to move you forward, Sade, and it's going to work out for you fine. Thank you, Sade, for your Facebook question. I'm going to go to Washington. I've got Kel on the line. Kel, how are you tonight?
Doing pretty good, thanks. How about you?
I'm doing great. And is this your first time calling into the show?
Yeah, it is.
Well, welcome. How did you hear about us?
Facebook.
Oh, well, tell Facebook I said thank you. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. So, my dear, how can we answer a question? What would you like to tell God? We've got God on the line here.
I'm honestly, I don't know. I'm sorry. I just felt like I should call in today, I guess.
All right, that's fine. So let's talk about what I have here for you. The first thing I see here is that you're making a plan or a change to solidify something for work and career. Does that make sense to you? Is that something that you're looking to put together for yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm also seeing that this is a year of you, a year of your power, your personal love. This is a year of your self-love and loving relationships and forming stronger loving relationships around you. Is that something you've actively been working on, Kil?
Yes.
Okay. This power of love, the self-love and self-enthusiasm is going to fuel inspiration. And inspiration, they tell me you want to do something to be of assistance and kind of make a difference, not just in your life, but in lives of others. You want to know you had a meaning and a purpose in this life. You just don't want to just spin your wheels and exist, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Change is coming for you when I take you into the month of April, May. I don't know if it's a move or a change in work or a change in something with something to gear you up with work, but I feel movement coming in this latter part of the spring. Is that something that you're contemplating, my dear?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your question for me?
Question. Geez, I'm really bad with questions. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. All right. So if I could give you one tidbit of information, just one tidbit, that would make it a little clearer for you to do whatever you have to do next in life, what would you like to know? What would make this journey easier for you if you had just a little clue?
How I'm going to get finances.
Okay. Finances to fuel existence, school, yes?
All of the above.
All of the above. Okay. Well, of course, there's always playing the lottery, That's not a bad idea. But people do win every day,
Yeah.
But you never know. You never know.
Yeah.
So when I move you forward here, is there an opportunity for you to receive some financial aid to go back to school or study something or to take a certification course? Is that possible for you? Yes, that's possible.
Possibly. I currently don't even have my GED, so...
So we're going to go get that.
Yeah.
We're going to go get that. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
It's easy. Easy peasy. Get out your books, start studying, get on a course, and take that so that, because if you ask, how am I going to get finances? That's an easy step to assist yourself, yes? But I don't feel like, for some reason, I don't feel that you're without. No matter how limited you may feel, ask the universe to open up an opportunity for you to feel like you're more connected to something that will take you to make this easier. Ask the universe, ask God to put the right people, the right opportunities in front of you. Sometimes they have little scholarship programs. You never know what can pop up. Okay?
Yeah,
and it's so important for you to be your own foundation. This is why they say that this is an important year of power for you. Personal power, love, self-love, self-esteem, staying centered. Because this is going to give you what you need to move forward. I do see school, but I see a program, I see a study, I see something being financed for you. So however you put yourself there, whatever you decide to take, whatever program, whatever continuing education you take after you finish your high school GED, you get to take a program that will prepare you so that you can always be your own foundation and not have to rely on someone else to supply everything for you. You want to empower yourself, my dear, yes?
Yeah, yes.
And you're on the journey. Just by asking the question, you've already opened up infinite possibilities to come to you. Just by asking the question, When you pose a question, the universe already has an answer lined up for you just because you asked the question. The question inside of you was prompted by the knowing in your soul that there are so many infinite possibilities of answers for you. And you ask the question so that you can call forth some answers. They will come to you, my dear. I hope you keep in contact with us. Follow us on Facebook, like the page, and let's continue the dialogue, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome, honey. God bless you. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, I've got to go right back to the phone lines. I've got to answer these questions on Facebook. I've got a lot to do in the commercial. I better get busy. So stay with us, everyone. Just do not go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
I know you, have we met before? I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me?
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Because you know that you know me, yes indeed, I am Sarah Spiritual, and we are spiritually speaking to all of you all across the nation, right here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, answering your questions. And I've got to go right back to the phone lines, and let's see, I need to go to, let's go to Joey in Hollandale. Joey, how are you tonight?
I'm doing pretty good, Sarah.
Good.
I'm pretty good. I'm a little bit, I don't know if it's the moon affecting me or something, but it's okay.
A little full moon magic. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I've done the work. I do the legwork. I've done everything. I want to ask God, we're at the topic of the show, what do I need to do to be consistent? For income, I've let go of just basically cut ties with everything.
Okay.
And done every effort, surrendered everything that I've got to. I would like things to be consistent, like when my roommate was alive, and we were together. Okay. We flowed. So, what do I need to do? What am I not doing?
First of all, let's reword that whole entire conversation, all right?
Okay.
Surrender. When I think of surrender, I think of like we went to battle, we got beat, and shoot, I surrender. I give up, right? No, we're not surrendering.
No.
We are open and receptive to new possibilities, to things that we have yet to be inspired to create. We are open to new relationships, new happenings. We are open to new ideas, to generating income, because we know that the flow of abundance is ever present around us. We are one with the universal current and flow. We do not notice or stop to say what we don't have, because we are aware that we have it all, and that as we see it in our vision, it manifests instantaneously in the physical experience. And when we focus solely on that, not what am I doing or what am I not doing or what am I missing or the absence of the roommate and what I once had, that was then, this is now. We are collaborating with the universe to build upon those experiences so that we can create something even vaster and grander and more intense and more personal and more unified than anything we've ever known before. Because everything that we have done, everything that we do is getting us ready for being ready for what we want and what we know is coming. And what we know is coming is already present in the energy. We need only open up our heart and grateful anticipation of its completion in the physical realm. And when we focus on the feeling of that dropping down, almost as if we ran down the steps on Christmas morning, and before we even ran down the steps, we knew there was a tree, there was Santa, there were presents, everything was there. Right when we know that, we have that feeling of joy. That's the feeling that creates. And I say this to you and everyone who's listening, who's noticing what's not quite working. We've got the start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. That is the resistance that we create within ourselves. So something within us feels as if something's not possible. Even though in the mind we're saying it's possible, the feeling has to be like a child on Christmas morning. The feeling has to be like the child that swings on the swing and feels the stomach go, wee. That's the feeling that we tap into, not to look at anything else in the physical, but the feeling of the joy. The feeling of the joy becomes the magnet of all that we wish to have in the physical realm. That's what they want you to know.
Yeah, no. What I did was I surrendered to God with everything that I did.
But you don't have to surrender to God.
Okay.
Because God was a part of everything that you experienced.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just going still on the intention. I still got one for 3 more days. I'm a little bit...
don't worry about it.
Talk to my tenant.
It's all lining up.
And I don't want to wait for the weekend. I guess he's going to be working. I want to confront them sooner than that, get my pay, or...
But we already have this emotion. We already have an intention, and you already know the ending of the story. So why are you putting yourself through the scene? When the feeling comes upon you, you put on your shoes, you walk over, and you say, hey, this is what's up. Oh, that's what's up with you? Wonderful. Okay, great. Thanks so much. Have a great day. And you already know how it's all going to play out. No emotion, no angst, no thought processes here. This has been long enough. Detach from the experience.
I feel the intuition. I had a couple of people that were coming. They changed their mind to see it.
Okay.
And I had this intuition like he's still going to make it for some reason. But for today, I don't know.
But that's what you're wanting. And why would we want to keep going? Because we're already going to be in this again.
Okay.
Why would we want to continue something that is clearly broken?
Okay. Okay, I understand. Now I understand what the answer you're telling me is, because I was like, is he going to pay? Is he not going to pay?
It's not for you to know until you step up and say.
He did clean up his act.
That doesn't matter. So he cleaned the kitchen. Big deal. I saw the picture. Big deal.
Oh my God, it was garbage.
Okay, understand that this is a situation that has built up, and although he's taking you seriously now, you're ready for a new beginning.
Okay.
So if the consistency is not there, don't wonder if or when or how. He either is or he isn't. He's either in or out. End of story. Party moves on.
All right. Time to face the fiber. No, I'm being optimistic as possible, but...
It's not for you to be optimistic. Hold the vision, Joey, of his making a choice that's for the highest good of all. And don't hold the vision of optimism how you'd like it to turn out, because it might feel easier at this moment. Easier at the moment does not always dictate easier in the end.
Okay. All right. No, I've had about 1,500 calls.
All right. So start calling 1,500 people back. If I could do all these calls in 3 hours, honey, you can get someone to land the place. Now let's go. Seriously.
I'm sorry. You're probably right now saying, there he is again, calling from Allendale.
Joey from Hollandale, thank you so much for calling Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
We've known each other forever, but oh well.
Forever? Really? Okay, then I surrender. Okay, good.
I do. I feel like I've known you forever. I don't know. I feel like we've been friends, and I tell you everything. And you probably think, who is this guy?
Who is this guy? Well, you know what? All of Facebook is going, who is this guy with us? So you know what? We're all in it together, Joey. And you know what? You speak for a lot of people. Because sometimes we make excuses for ourselves, for other people. Sometimes we just don't know when to turn the switch and make a change because we're used to what we know. And even though it's not perfect, it's better than what we don't know. So it's all good.
Yeah, I had better fun when I used to put on my turban and my kurta, and I used to go speak at the metaphysical chapter with Kevin Lee.
Well, go back to talking with Reverend Kevin Lee and go have a fun time there. Thank you so much.
I'll hold a seminar somewhere.
Yes, you should. All right, Joey, thank you so much. Have a blessed night. Thank you.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. I've got to go to Sonia, and Sonia is in Florida. Sonia, how are you tonight?
I'm good, Sarah. How are you?
Good. We got a new attitude. We got a fresh start. 2019, wipe your slate clean. Phew, that was a rocky road, that 2018. How did you even survive? That's what they tell me. Was that a bumpy road for you?
It was very bumpy.
God.
My divorce went final on on November 1st.
Uh-huh.
And thank goodness, because it just, as time progressed, I saw that he was no good for me, and I needed to get out.
Right.
And I was very glad to get out.
And Sonia, you know what? You did everything you needed to do so that you could pursue your career and the high-level learning that you've put in, the energy, and whatever the bumps were, they were there to make you realize that you deserve to have it all. And you don't have to settle. Yes?
Good. I'm glad. It's just been really hard financially. I'm really taxed financially right now, and I just need some encouragement because I know I can have it all. It's just really uncomfortable right now.
And you know, one of the other things, honey, one of the other things that's really kind of feeding into this for you is, you're doing it on your own. Even to do it on your own, but with half a person next to you was better than doing it all by yourself, all right? And so now you're trying to feel as if you can do it all. So you may know you can have it all, but can I do it? And yes, you can.
Yeah.
I feel as if, so you work some kind of shift work, Sonia? Do you work shift work, please? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so I feel as if the right shifts will come, or some shift will come, will bring you additional revenue. Something will come for you. I see openings of possibilities for you. And when I move this energy to you in the month of May, I feel like we're climbing up, 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 up. And was there an idea to transfer to a different, I'm going to call it a floor or level or different sector or a different place, please, in your same job description?
Yeah, a different location because of the possibility of increased revenue.
I see that coming, and you were looking for hope. I smell hope. Okay?
Good.
I see it coming. Don't cause of anything. In the moment of now,
I just need.
In the moment of now, you're one. Everything's fine. Whatever appears to be problematic is going to pass.
Good.
Might feel like a kidney stone on the way out, but it's going to pass.
A lot of things felt like that last year.
I know it was a rough year. They tell me when I connected with you, like, oh, she had a 2018 that was like driving through hell without covering. It was too hot to handle.
It was.
Yes.
It was bad.
Yes.
But I had a really good support system.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been calling out to the archangels like you've suggested in the past when we've met. And I do that every day, and it helps me find the peace that I don't feel like I can do for myself.
And that's
great. It's helping a lot. And the only other thing that I'm concerned about is that I met someone new, and I really like him. But it's overwhelming at times.
All right. Well, one step at a time. You know, in some ways it's a little soon, but what is his birthday, quickly? What's his birthday?
12/16/83.
Okay. A little bit of a free bird here. He's kind of independent.
Yeah.
So you just kind of have to kind of go with his flow and let him be for right now as you're trying to reform your flow, okay? Trying to get back in your groove.
Yeah.
So take something from his lightheartedness and just go with that. Sometimes you can be a little black and white and rigid. So we want to be free.
He tells me that all the time.
I know. Lighten up, girl. Lighten up.
Yeah, he's very playful, and I'm not used to that.
Well, let's have some fun. You deserve to have some fun, honey. All right? You don't have to be the parents. You don't have to be the mother.
No.
You don't have to be the caretaker. No. You don't have to be the social worker. You just get to have some fun. All right?
Yeah, he is a lot of fun, and I'm grateful for his encouragement and what the things that, even the little things that he does for me. It gives me
joy,
comfort, knowing, and joy. Yes, absolutely, because not all men are created equal, and he's proving that to me every day.
Well, live in the moment of now, my dear. Thank you so much, Sonia, for connecting with us. I trust we've been of service and assistance to you, okay?
Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome. God bless you. Bye. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we've got to go right back to the phone lines at 888-565-1470. And Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, don't you go anywhere, because we're going to get right back on that little realm of questions in the feed, and we're going to see what's going on, because I want to know what you want to know. So stay with us. Do not go away. We are going to be right back.
Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, SarahSpiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook. Here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we are answering your calls at 888-565-1470, and we're going to clear some lines and see who we can get in on these phone lines. So if you're thinking, I want to talk to Sarah Spiritual tonight, I have a question for God, I want to know what's going on, we need to dial up into those heavens and we need to see what's going on. So we are going to go to Stephanie. We're going to see what's going on with Stephanie in Florida. Stephanie. Are you ready? Hello, Stephanie. She's not there? What happened? We don't know? Did we lose Stephanie? Is she on another planet? I think so. I think she's flying. Do you want me to go to Facebook? What am I supposed to do?
Somebody come in here.
All right. So, can I go to another phone call? Wonderful. That sounds like a plan. We lost Stephanie. Stephanie, come back to me, baby, because we lost your call. You hung up on me. Do not hang up on Sarah Spiritual. So I've got to go to Diane, and Diane is in Florida. We've got all these people in the sunny, warm weather calling from Florida. Diane, how are you?
Oh, good, thank you.
Good, Diane. And how can we assist you tonight? Don't hang up on me. I take offense to that. It's just really rude. My goodness. No, I'm kidding. How can I help you tonight?
I just want to know what you can tell me. I have been, like, it's just nothing is working right for me.
Yeah. It's been a bumpy road here. When I take you back to 2017, boop, 2018, another bloop. Like, we hit walls all through those 2 years, yes?
Oh, yeah.
And I got to go back. Let's trip back into time, my dear. 2008. Oh, shift change. Because I feel like since 2008, you actually haven't been the same. Was there like a financial bump or a disconnect that happened for you in 2008? Because I feel this shift, and it's really been kind of a bumpy 10 years for you.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Was there a division, a separation, something in 2008? Because that's what it feels like. We got disconnected.
There's different kinds of problems.
But it's been like, Spirit's like one right after another is how you feel,
exactly.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
And even in love, this seems very spotty, yes?
There's nothing there.
Yeah. I see, like, I wrote love here, and I drew a line on my paper like, love. So we want to manifest love. We want to manifest a different shift. Financially, we're kind of stringing ourselves along by the seat of our pants, yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm feeling, though, is there some work that you do that's by a client or one-on-one or something? How do you do your work? Are you by contract, please?
No. Yeah, it's like a monthly thing. I'm supposed to get paid, and I.
Okay.
Half the time I don't get paid.
Okay. Because I feel like you're for hire or for contract or something that you're working for people, more directly for people or a small organization as opposed to a big conglomeration. Yes, this is true?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Yes. So it's time for a change, my dear. I don't feel like the people around you are doing right by you and honoring you. Does that make sense?
That's right. That is correct.
So let's make a shift and change. Can we go to another place to make connections for work? Because I feel as if we take ourselves out of the routine of where we are and we take ourselves into the energy of new possibilities, that things are going to change for you. This 2019 opens up a new start, a new portal of energy, takes us in this whole new 9-year run for you. How do you want this run to be? Because if we look at the last 10 years, that was not a pretty picture, honey. So what we want to do is we want to create a better dynamic, a better paradigm for you. So look at where you're working and see, how can I make a change? Who can I contact? What can I do so that I can have something different? Yes? And as we create that energy, we find new work in the April time. I feel like there's a new contract, a new connection you can make for some kind of individualized work that you do. And then I feel as if, was there a thought or an idea that you wanted to move to?
Yes.
I see the move coming. That takes me closer to June, July, though. I don't feel like we're ready for that yet, but that takes me into the summer months.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because we're not quite ready to pick up and go. This is true, yes?
Yes.
But we're in a situation where it's kind of temporary anyhow, yes?
Yes.
That's good. I love temporary. That means we could change it any minute. This is beautiful. Are you ready to make a change? Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
I sure do. I'm tired of the rut.
I know, but Diane, all you're looking at is the rut. Stop noticing the rut. The rut is eating you alive, right? So in the moment of now, we're going to shift the energy. Now, we have the energy that we've called upon here tonight. We've called upon the angels and the guides. Diane, if God were here in front of you, what would you say to God?
Oh, just bless me with a companion or with help or whatever. You know, I love you, God.
Okay. And He'll give you it all.
Mm-hmm.
So be open and receptive for that.
Yeah.
And when you least expect it, something unusual is going to happen for you.
Okay.
Be it you buy a scratch off and there's some extra money there for you. Be it like someone does a favor for you that you least expect, or someone says, hey, I have a contact, call this person. They might have some better work for you. These are the ways that God shows that He is there with us every step of the way. So be open for that, my dear. Be open knowing that this is possible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And then everything changes, yes?
Yeah.
Diane, how did you hear about the show?
I heard it on the radio.
Well, thank you for calling in and being a part of our show. And I hope that I've been of service to you today.
You sure did. Thank you.
All right. And pray the 23rd Psalm. It works wonders.
Yes. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. God bless you. Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to go to Facebook and see what's going on. We've got some people in Facebook in the feed, and then we're going to go back to the phone lines, and we're going to open up some lines. So if you would like to call 888-565-1470. Oh, hey, Sarah, something was going on with the phone line I was just looking to get an update with Spirit. You know what, Steph? We're going to say, go ahead and call 888-565-1470, Step Sasson. We would love if we could have you back on the phone line. So let's go ahead and take our next Facebook question, because we're hoping that Step will call, because since we seem to have not been able to connect on the phones. Anything from my family on the other side, please. Betty Cronin Benedict. Betty Cronin Benedict, I'm seeing a presence of a man energy, stands above you, feels like father energy. He's kind of like tipping his hat, making me feel like he's saying hello to you. Makes me feel like something coming up in the months of June and July are connected to him. in some way or connected to the family in some way, but just know that there's a man stands above you, feels like father energy that is with you. Patty Cronin, thank you so much for your Facebook question. I know that you have many people that you care for on the other side. Know that you are not alone and that this year is an expansive year for you personally. So make it happen, Patty Cronin Benedict. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here for us on Facebook? Sade Grant. Sade Grant, any good news for me? Well, Sade, we got some good news for you. This is a year of expanding career. This is the year when you kind of take a new direction, a new idea, a new step to find a new area of career that you can find your niche so that you could expand and make abundance for yourself. I feel as if this is the year that you create a better financial foundation for yourself so that next year it's all about connecting and community and girls just wanna have fun. So hang in there, Sade. It's going to be a great 2019 and an even better 2020. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. We're welcoming phone calls at 888-565-1470. And we're going to go right back to Facebook and see what else we've got going on here. Gina May, will I have my own church and where's my path headed? Gina May, I do feel with the assistance of someone who stands very close to you, you and someone else will have your own following, your own, community that you're going to mentor and guide. This is something that comes to happen for you in this 2019-2020 time. I see we start out a little small, but in 2020 I see quite the community, quite the following, and I know that you're going to be loving and guiding everyone from your heart. So I look forward to hearing all about this church, this new community that you're going to be forming, Miss Gina May. I am so happy to have you sharing the light and the love of the heavens with everyone. Thank you so much. One more question for us on Facebook. Let's see here. Let's see who we've got going on here. And we've got Jamie Flanagan. What does Spirit have for my spiritual journey and my spiritual gifts? Jamie, your spiritual gifts is that you're very intuitive and very empathic. You kind of get a sense and a feel, Jamie, of what's going on with other people. And your journey is to help yourself first and to lead other people to find a better balance. I see a community around you, and I'm feeling the energy of children around you as well, as if there's something that you want to teach children so that they're much more aware as they navigate life in this new dimension that we're in. Thank you, Jamie Flanagan, for your Facebook question. Thank you, everyone, for your Facebook questions. Continue to leave those questions in the feed. Continue to leave them in the feed in YouTube and Periscope. And we're going to come back to the phone lines at 888-565-1470 when we come back from this commercial break. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with SarahSpiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open, 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Listen for A Touch of Gray, the talk show for adults, with Carol Marks and Michael Harrison, Saturdays at 1. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Staying healthy is difficult. What nutritional supplements should you take? What foods are best for you? What health practitioner should you see? You've got health questions, I've got health answers. From heartburn to hemorrhoids, pain to pimples, carpal tunnel to the common cold, gluten to gallbladder, and gingivitis, and all points in between. I'm Dr. Bob Martin. Tune into my Sunday talk show at 10 o'clock on Talk 1470 WNN.
Have you tried investing in the stock market and haven't done very well? Come into Online Trading Academy. Have your investments lost money and you're frustrated because the only thing your broker says is ride it out? Hop in the car and get to Online Trading Academy. Pro investors show you how money is made in up, down, and sideways markets. You'll see the best way to pick stocks, options, futures, and Forex using a patented rules-based strategy taught only at Online Trading Academy. How to find the right investments, how to time the market, how to protect money from risk. For over 20 years, thousands have learned how to invest from home at Online Trading Academy. Come in and see what this school's all about at a free half-day class. They're all over Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, Stewart, and Port St. Lucie. Seating is limited, so call Online Trading Academy now to win a pair of tickets. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510.
A healthier you is the first step toward a healthy baby. When planning a pregnancy, baby steps toward better health can deliver big results. Exercising regularly and eating a balanced diet will help you reach or maintain a healthy weight and increase the likelihood of a healthy baby. Taking a multivitamin containing folic acid every day helps prevent birth defects, and regular medical and dental checkups are especially important when planning for pregnancy. To learn more about taking your baby steps toward a healthy pregnancy, call Florida's Family Health Line at 1-800-451-2229.
Now you can get Talk 1470 WNN on 95.3 FM too. Loud and clear, Health and Wealth Radio, WNN.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the third hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, SarahSpiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
There's a
We are back here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we are answering your calls at 888-565-1470. And we've got some people back on the phone lines. They tried to tell me that I froze up the phone lines. Don't believe everything you hear, people. It is not me. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, and we've got Florida Stephanie back on the line. Stephanie, how are you?
Hey, Sarah, I'm good. How are you?
Good. You froze the phone line. I was right to answer your call, and then the phone lines went down. So I don't know what you did, girl, but we're gonna put the blame on you.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that was.
It was all that moonlight magic, right?
Yes.
So, my dear, we have been navigating some changes. We have been navigating and creating. Are you ready?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You're ready? So I feel like this year is a year of, and I'm going to use this word, experimentation. I feel like we're getting ready to make some experiments with you. You ready to have some experiments? Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Well, I think that in the land of experiments, you want to try different things so you see what works for you. What's your own personal flow? Now, I heard a rumor, Miss Stephanie, that you are going to be teaching at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. Is that true?
It is true.
I love when I hear the gossip on the street, and it's some good, juicy stuff. So, Stephanie, tell everyone what you do at the Expedito Enlightenment Center.
Well, I do a variety of things. I'm a massage therapist, energy healer. I do sound healing ceremonies, full moon circles, different things, spiritual ceremonies. I'm also a holistic health coach, so we'll be doing, I'm sure, somewhere along the road, some kind of, medicinal food education and fun things like that.
All right, so let me tell you the plan. You ready?
Okay.
On national radio, we're about to commit you. Are you ready? Either that or you'll be committed and the men in white coats will be coming to get you and Shakira will be like, what's going on? Oh, no, we just sent her over the edge. Okay, Miss Stephanie, we have a sound healing ceremony celebration coming up in March. Did you know that?
I did not.
Okay, well, we're gonna kind of pencil you in for March 4th.
Okay.
That's a Tuesday. Okay. So we've got that. And then I'm thinking that we want to place you in the healing room so that you can do some healing work for some private appointments for some people at our center. How does that sound to you?
Sounds awesome.
Okay, great. So we're going to pencil you in for that somewhere in the beginning of March as well. Might as well tie it all into the same week. Just make it happen.
That works for me.
And then when we move you into the month of April, I do hope you're writing this down because I am not going to remember a blessed thing. When we move you into the month of April, then yes, let's do that. Do you remember way back when we were out in an expo and you sat across from me at the table at an expo and you're like, okay, this is what we're going to do. I go, okay, but we got to put that together. We're together. You ready to do a practice run of some of your food?
Sure, definitely.
How to kind of work with foods and heal the body. You ready to do that presentation that we talked about a few years ago, but now we've kind of worked out the flow for Stephanie, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we're going to do that sometime in April. Sounds like a plan. I'm so excited. Did you have a question for SarahSpiritual on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah?
I love it. Thank you, Sarah. I just wanted to, say hi to Spirit and see what they have for me in this exciting time.
It is an exciting time, and it's a time for you to spread your wings and not question the possibility of if or when or how. It's just that it is. Just know that it is. That everything is what it is, the way it is, and it's all coming together perfectly in the perfect time, honey. Okay?
Okay.
That you've been getting ready to be ready. And Stephanie, we have the energy of God here upon us. What would you like to say to God?
I love you and thank you. Thank you so much for this amazing life that I've been gifted.
And you have the ability to be a conduit for the heavens, yes?
Yes.
And that's a magnificent thing to be, my dear.
Yes, thank you so much.
Good job. Good job. So pencil in the 4th. Let me know if that works for you.
Okay, it does.
Okay, perfect. So then we will see you there. And everyone, come to the Expedito Enlightenment Center on March 4th. We know we're going to have a fabulous goddess sound healing party happening thing coming. So plan it out, Stephanie, and I look forward to promoting it with you. Thank you.
All right, Sarah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good night.
Good night. Bye. We're going to take a question from Facebook. Let's see what we've got going on to Facebook before we go back into the realms of Florida. Let's see. We've got Jamie. We did Jamie already, so we're going to pop on over to someone else and see who else we've got here. Lynn Wilkins. Hi, Sarah. April 5th. Got it. Relationship guidance, please. I feel so lost. You know, I feel as if you're both going through a series of shifts and changes here, and that you're both feeling as if life did not turn out the way we wanted it to at this juncture, at this timeline. So in this moment of now, what we're looking to create for you, Lynn, is a different communication and connection. I feel as if the relationship, we're not on the same page. Communication is out. I do suggest that we try to take some time to do something together so that the relationship can kind of come back together. You know that song, You Lost That Love and Feeling? That's the energy around it. We kind of got away from the energy of love. We got away from the energy of connectivity. So now what we're doing is we're moving forward to create a better dynamic between us. The relationship does not have to break, although I feel like we're kind of on the rocks here. So let's see if we can spin it together and reconnect this relationship. Thank you, Lynn, for the Facebook question. We're going to take another question from Facebook before we go to Steve in Broward. So Christopher Barry is saying to me, I'm going to an energy healer. Apparently he's pulled another ligament or tendon in his right arm, and he still wants to have a healing program to help others. Christopher, you will be on track for this. This is just a setback. It is something that needs addressing within you. And as you work to heal yourself, you will become a better healer, better empath, and a better connective force within the healing energy realm. So thank you, Christopher, for your Facebook question. One more from Facebook before we go to Broward County and Steve. Let's see who else we've got here. All right. And Cammie White. Cammie White, is the job I am in at this moment, is this the right place for me? Well, key word for you, Cammie, is this the right job for this moment? Yes, for this moment. Is it the job for a long haul? I don't know, Cammie, because I feel as if the personalities and the conflicts that are there, I'm not feeling a synergy. I don't feel like you feel comfortable. I don't feel as if you feel welcome and in tune with that all. So Cammie White, this is the right job for now. Keep your eyes and your ears open, because this is a year that you're going to be making some big changes in your life that'll put you on a better path to connect you with something greater of financial reward and connectivity, where you feel as if you're in the right job and feeling content most of the time. We know work, for the best of us, sometimes has its moments. So thank you so much, Cammie, for your Facebook question. I've got to go back to the phone lines. They seem to be all fixed at 888-565-1470. If you were trying to get to us, don't worry. Just pick it up and dial. We've got to go to Steve. He's been waiting in Broward County. Thought we lost him for a minute, but Steve is back. Steve, how are you tonight?
I'm here. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Steve. And do you have a question for us? What do you want to tell God? I'm sure you have a mouthful for him right about now.
Yeah, but I'm limited, and I'm going to, try to be nice as I can possibly be. But I talk to God every day. As a matter of fact, I'm talking to him for 3 to 4 weeks now, and on the other line is somebody who needs my help. But I can't really help them because the conversation that I've been having with God is like one way, meaning me to him.
Right.
So I'm wondering, how come, the last 3 to 4 weeks when things would come my way, economic opportunities would come my way, I'd apply myself to them, and then they would fade away. And now, here we are, and, I'm unable to do anything.
So let me make sure I'm understanding this. So we had talked about some money and opportunities coming to you, and so they came, but somehow they couldn't stay? Like that you would start something and then it just didn't continue, or people would talk about it and nothing would actually come to fruition. Is that what you're saying to me?
Exactly. And opportunities would come my way. And I said, oh, good, let me, apply myself to it. Boom. I wouldn't get selected or, one thing or another, something else would come, mess the whole thing up, and it would go south real quick. And so they just came and went, and that was money I could have used to help my daughter.
Right, I understand.
Now I'm at...
Okay, so now something else is going to come. Something else is going to come. I'm going to send you. I'm going to send you a message on Facebook later or tomorrow, and I'm going to give you a couple of things I want you to do, kind of shift your energy. I do feel like things are there, but for what, like you said, and you've noticed, and good that you noticed that things are there, but they're dropping, and then they're just falling apart. So sometimes energetically, we do the work inside, which we know, Steve, you've done. You've been very diligent with doing your inner work, with your conversations with God. Sometimes our energy is a little out of sorts, so we've got to do something to shift the energy. I'm going to give you some things to do so that you can shift your energy, all right? And as you were talking, I heard the craziest thing, kind of crazy. Have you gone to a call center? Have you applied at a call center?
Yeah, but unfortunately, they didn't, give me the gig, so...
Okay, then we're going to keep... There's so many call centers. Keep applying, because I really feel that you would do really well in a good call center.
Okay.
I do feel you'd do really well in there, because it'll be a steady gig, it'll be an hourly gig. Some of them have some commission on the back end, depending on whether you're making outbound, inbound calls, or upselling something to someone. Many companies have that. And I feel like that would give you something that you could count on. And you do really well with the people on the phone. You've got a great voice. You're great connected. You would have patience, empathy. You would understand what it's like to be them and be frustrated if they're calling about a product. I think that would be a good fit. So let's see what we can come up with from the call center industry. And if I were you, I would go on LinkedIn and see who has call centers. Run a search on LinkedIn and see who has call centers locally, or see what recruiters are recruiting for call centers, and see if you can get yourself a gig. As you were talking, Spirit was like, send them to a call center. That's where I started. Well, this leg of my life, I started in the call center that took me to my job that led me to where I am now. All through my gig, it started answering some calls in a call center for $12 an hour. And then I realized that I had a knack for that type of sales that they were doing, and they recognized it, and oof, everything went. So sometimes we need to be at the right place at the right time.
Then what does God want me to tell this person that's on the other line asking me for financial assistance when I have zero to give?
Then you have to be truthful and say, at this moment, I don't have anything to help you. The minute I do, I will. It's the truth.
Yeah.
And the best way to be a superhero to someone who loves us is to be honest.
Yeah.
You got to be honest.
I've been honest with this person, for several weeks now, and I've never lied.
And that's that's all you can do. But the fact that you're creating this pressure around yourself to do it for someone else, which is admirable, is pinching off energetically what we want to have happen. So you just have to trust it's going to happen, which I know we've been talking about for years. And then we're going to talk about some other things I want you to do energetically to kind of make a shift, okay?
Okay.
All right. So look into call centers. Go on LinkedIn. All right?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome, Steve. Bye. 888-565-1470. We've got to go to Lydia, and she's in Georgia. Lydia, how are you? Hi, Lydia. How are you doing tonight?
I was trying to get through, but if I'm going a not working business call, so I said, okay, I guess it's not meant for me, but I kept on calling, and I got through. Thank God.
Got through, yes, indeed. So welcome, Lydia. What's your question for us tonight, and what would you like to tell God?
Oh, give me more courage. I'm thanking him for everything I have, and I love, and I'm blessed with whatever he gives me, but I'm getting stressful. I just don't know where to go now.
Mm-hmm. Financially, we're feeling stressed, yes?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sometimes it comes, but then it just walks out of my hand easy. And I just don't know what to do no more.
Well, when all else is there, what we have to do is pray, because then the right people, the right happenings, and everything begins to change around you, yes?
Yes.
So I'm going to tell you to pray Psalms 23, Psalms 27, Psalms 57, Psalms 65, 23, 27, 57, 65. Got it?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
That is going to shift the energy around you. That's going to attract and shift money, bring it to you, allow you to keep it, allow success to come to you, and allow the generosity of others to flow to you. Because I know you're counting on a family member or someone to be of assistance to you through this tough time, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So we need that to happen for you.
Okay. I was planning to go to Indiana and work. I mean, I know I'm not in a good condition to work, but something has to come out to pay my bills, and I want to know if that trip is good or not.
When are we going to make this trip?
Like around the first week of March.
Okay. As long as you have all the details ironed out, because Mercury will be retrograde at that time, Mercury being the planet of communication, things get a little snarled up. Make sure you have a set start time, end time, set pay written out. Make sure all the details are in a row before you make that trip, okay?
Okay.
And then things can move out. Yes, yes.
Why am I attracting the Batmans towards me? I mean, I don't want them to, I mean, it's not the right ones that come towards me, because I know I can feel when they're lying, but it's just like, I just don't know how to explain it.
So who inside of you feels that you're not good enough? What part of you, what aspect of you, when you were a child, had someone who was a person that you counted on, that was a mentor or a parent that didn't honor their word with you? Who was that person?
My mom.
Okay. So then we are attracting
my dad.
We're attracting a version of one of our parents, you see. And that's the relationship we need to heal. So what you do is you go back in time and you heal that relationship, all right?
Yes, I heard what you said with the other lady, and that makes a lot of sense. I have to do that same thing too.
You do. It makes a tremendous difference. And, you know, we find ourselves stuck in the past. We don't think we are, but there's a part of us that's, I don't know, really trying to make it happen, and we just can't. You know, there's something that doesn't feel like we're good enough.
Yes.
But that's all right. You know you are. It's just feeling that you are now. That's where we're at right now, Lydia. To feel the feeling that we are good enough and that we can do it. All right, my dear. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You have a blessed evening.
You too. God bless you. Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we've got to go to Florida. We've got to go to New York. We've got to go all across the nation and continue to answer calls. And then we've got to pop onto Facebook. We've got some questions on Facebook that I need to get answering. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
We met before. I've been standing in the room.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with SarahSpiritual and be in the energy of light. Call SarahSpiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
So how's your movie playing? Is your movie playing in a different theater and you're thinking, wait, I'm at the wrong theater? Well, don't you worry. God will lead the way. We are going to find our way. Love will lead the way. We just got to follow the yellow brick road so we get ourselves where we need to go. And we are answering your questions here on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM. You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. That's me, Sarah Spiritual, and I love answering questions. We were just chatting on Facebook while we were on break, and I was talking to Cammie, and Cammie says, hey, I booked an appointment with you. I'm going to be doing a phone reading with you. I'm really excited, Cammie, that you're going to be connecting with me, and according to what you wrote, you said that we connected a few years ago, and now we are going to reconnect. So I'm really glad, Cammie, that you and I are going to have an opportunity to have a personal session. I just love that once we connect and we're family, we stay connected through the energy. No matter where we journey in life, somehow love leads us back to where we need to feel a sense of home. So we are going to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got to go to Jennifer, and Jennifer's in West Palm Beach. Jennifer, how are you?
Hey, how are you? I am well.
Good, Jennifer. Welcome. I'm glad to make this connection with you. Is this your first time calling into the show?
This is my first time calling into the show, and I accidentally fell on your channel while I was scanning the radio.
Yeah, there's no such thing as accidentally. You know that, right?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Maybe universally landed on the show, but not accidentally, because we all know there's a higher power leading us. So, Miss Jennifer, how can I assist you tonight? We are dialing up the heavens, and we are chatting away with God. And first of all, what would you like to tell God?
I would like to first and foremost tell him thank you for all he's done in my life. And I know that he has so many more that he's waiting to do for me. So I'm thanking him in advance for that.
Yes, I love that grateful anticipation of what is to manifest before us. And Miss Jennifer, you are in a place of transition, change, growth, expansion. These are things that we want to kind of solidify around us, yes? Because we were feeling a little stuck and stagnant, yes?
Yes. I am entering into a new career that I'm excited about. And I've been asking God for guidance into it. And sometimes I think we don't listen. We let our mind lead the way. and instead of our heart.
Yes, well, we don't listen sometimes, but this is a year of expansion for you. So you heard the call, you felt the prompting, you listened.
Yes.
And, you know, when we're just in that energy, God's like one big magnet, sucking us right out the way we're supposed to go, like pulls us right in. It's when we create that resistance and we pull back away that things get uncomfortable. But you were in an uncomfortable spot last year. You were really kind of questioning, who am I? Who have I come to be? Am I making the right choices? So as you step into this year, you were really had the intention of being on purpose with your choices. Is that correct?
I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional because that is so right.
Yes. And as you journey through what I'm going to call the dark night of the soul, because that's what it feels like to me, you discover things about yourself, you discover things about experiences around you, and you also learn that you're stronger than you thought you were, Miss Jennifer. Is that true?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I just want to ask God, the path that I'm on now, I felt like He called me to this career.
Yes.
Because, like you said, nothing accidentally happened. It came to me, and I accepted the calling. And I just want to ask Him, am I going in the right direction? Because the human heart tends to feel afraid, and I don't want to fail. I guess that's my thing. I want to be a success in this career that He led me to. I want this career to be my final, not destination, but final career in my lifetime.
Well, you want to you want to make a difference in this world, yes? You want to follow something that's a calling, a passion, yes? And I'm going to tell you that this passion, even though He led you to it, was already there. It's just you had to look in your own backyard. You couldn't see it. But it was already there. Jennifer, there's a woman who is handing me flowers from the other side. There's a woman. Did you talk about flowers for someone, or you were going to bring someone flowers? Someone who passed, someone who loved flowers, please, because I have her pushing against me. She wants you to know she's with you, and she's bringing you flowers, almost like when I see someone getting on stage and they receive flowers as congratulations. Does this make any sense to you?
It's not clicking right now, maybe because I'm not thinking far enough.
Okay, all right.
But it's not.
It's connected to the mother's side of the family. Mother's side of the family, female energy who passed. So this is where I place her. I place her. Your grandmother lived in another country?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, because she feels like she was from far away, okay? But she's bringing you congratulations for your initiation into the path. This makes sense to you, sweetheart?
Yeah.
Okay. She's with you.
Thank you.
So I think you heard the calling, honey. You got the whole crew up there with you.
Thank you.
It's all good, honey. It's all good. Just trust the experience.
I think I just need to trust the process and not rush it.
Yeah, when it gets uncomfortable, then just, put on your big girl shoes and let's go. We got to go. Just keep moving.
Yes.
You are braver, stronger, and smarter than you give yourself credit for.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I needed this reassurance.
You're welcome. And thank you for just universally, accidentally falling upon the show. I do hope that you follow us on Facebook or Instagram. Connect with us on social media. We do something on Sundays called our Sunday Fun Day. Love to have you participate. And since you're in West Palm, I do have a center in West Palm called the Expedito Enlightenment Center.
I was just about to tell you I'm gonna make an effort because you're not too far from where I live because you're in the Habitat Plaza.
Yes.
And I'm like 20 minutes away.
Which is now called the Tree of Life Plaza, which I think is so appropriate, right? So
yes.
I think they gave us new life when they named it the Tree of Life Plaza. So we've been there for 12 years, so come on by, honey.
Yes, I'm going to make an appointment for either a telephone or one-on-one with you.
Well, I look forward to that, Jennifer. Thank you, and you are on the right path, and God bless you.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and I'm going to pop on Facebook, see what's going on, and then when we come back, we're going to answer some questions all across the board. So stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because you know what? We are going to be right back.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Back here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And we're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got to go up to New York. I heard it's a little chilly there in New York. Let's go talk to Hope. Hope, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing good, Hope. Thank you so much for calling and being a part of our experience. So how's the weather there? A little chilly in New York?
It's cold.
Baby, it's cold outside. Yes, I thought you guys were going to have a little snow today. Did you have a little snow, a little flurries?
Yes, it's snowing.
Oh, well, make a snow angel for me, because I'm going to sit here in the Florida sun for a while and just stay all toasty
Lord,
warm. Oh, Lord.
Here.
Well, I will come back to New York, but I won't be coming in the winter, that's for sure.
Oh, no. No, I wouldn't want you to come in the winter.
I know. Well, maybe in the spring. We never know what happens in the spring and the fall. Maybe I'll come back for my conventions that I do there. So we'll see.
Okay.
So, Miss Hope, you are trying to expand and get some more money in the door and feel like you're knocking on heaven's door and no one's opened that door and dropping out that money bag. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Well, that's one of your questions. Like, what is going on, Sarah Spiritual? I am really trying to get some money in the door, and it is not happening.
Not happening at all.
I know. At all. Let me tell you. You know, Hope,
like it's stagnant.
You know, it is stagnant, but I also feel like you needed a rest. You were pushing yourself really hard for a while there. Is that true? Yes?
Yes, exactly.
And the back was bothering you. The legs were bothering you. We were a little shaky, yes? So what you going to be doing if you can't even stand up? We need to rest.
Nothing. Oh,
we needed the rest. I know.
You know, it was today. I and a friend in Jamaica was talking, and she said, you know what? God know why you need to rest.
You need to rest. And here we are on our show of Talking to God, and what am I saying? You need to rest, woman.
Yes.
You need to stop being so stubborn. You know,
That's
just go make some fish and ackee and have a party. Let's go.
Yes.
Oh, you didn't know I knew about that. Yeah, I know all about that.
You know, I have ackee in the freezer.
I know you have ackee in the I spy with my Sarah Spiritual. I got ackee in the freezer. How do I know that?
All right.
All right. So
we can throw more than a party.
We can throw more than a party. And you know, that's what you need, really. You need something to jumpstart your enthusiasm. This is a time for you to try to find that connection. And I know you don't have a lot of people that you connect with. And I know that there's somebody that you thought you liked, and I don't know, that was a dud, wasn't that? That was not happening. Like, who was that?
Not happening.
Not happening.
No. It's not. He is not letting go, and he's not coming forward.
All right. So let him sit there in his corner. We got another guy coming around the corner. Okay?
Okay, good.
Good. You got good. You got to go out, though. Good. You got to go out. You got to go down out of the building when the weather gets a little warmer, when it's not so icy out there. And you got to talk to some people when you're out there. And you know, kind of mingle. Say, I got some ackee in the freezer. Who wants some? And start to make some connections, right? Because you haven't been socializing, because the past 4 months, your body has been broken down in a lot of pain. Hope, this is what they tell me. So much, yes. So we're going to ask that the angels, Archangel Raphael of Healing, is going to work with you and give you some healing. We're going to ask for the master teachers, Master Jesus, to be associated with you and around you, infusing you with healing and health at this time. Are you open and receptive to receive that at this time? Yes?
Yes.
And when I bring in the energy, and I know that healing is around you, I also know that the inspiration and idea of someone who's going to give you an opportunity to have new work, to bring in something new, is coming for you. Something that you can do that you can handle, because I feel like some of your jobs have been physical. Did you take care of patients or people? Is that something you were doing? Okay. So that was a little too much for you. So we need to find somebody simple, somebody who needs somebody to just be there to keep them company or make sure that they have their food, not someone that you have to move, lift, carry, because that job is a little too much for you at this point, Miss Hope. Yes?
Yes. Yes, that's true.
And then, of course, we're going to pray that when we're in the fruit aisle, we're going to meet somebody really cute that we want to keep, besides the fruit.
I love the cute ones.
I know you love the cute ones. And girl, don't get me started with that, okay? Well, what I see here around you is that this rest time is going to allow you to be in the stillness, so that, as you heard our other caller, when she was talking to me a moment ago from West Palm, you know, she said that she kind of felt that sometimes we get in our mind and we don't listen to our heart. And you've got to follow your heart on this, honey. And as you follow your heart, something will open up for you. A new possibility. A new possibility for work and finances. And I also feel as if perhaps your son or someone is going to be of assistance to you. I know he gets special sometimes, but that's okay.
Right.
There'll be some assistance coming for you. All right?
Okay.
All right, Hope. Thank you so much for calling into the show, and thank you for always staying connected with us. We greatly appreciate it. You've been how long have you been following the show, Hope? How long has it been now?
2008.
2008. Lord, we're practically family by now.
Yes.
Yes.
2008.
2008. Thank you for following the show, and thank you.
You're always in my thoughts.
Oh, thank you. And thank you for coming to see me when I was in New York at that trade show.
Oh,
It was
yes,
great.
and if you're back, I'll be back to see you as long as I'm available.
Thank you, honey.
Just let me know.
I will, Hope. Thank you, honey. God bless you.
Yes, you're welcome. God bless you too. Thanks.
888-565-1470. Let's go to Facebook. Let's see what's going on in Facebook before we go back to the phone lines. Lakeisha Garner Thomas. Can you tell me if I'm lined up for my transformation in love, career, my total path, because it's really been rough? Are you lined up? Not quite yet. Right now, you're holding on to things that haven't been working for you, and yes, it has been rough, but I also feel that the emphasis, the focus needs to be on career transformation, the right job, the right connection, Lakeisha Garner Thomas, because that seems to be what holds everything together for you. So let's be open to new possibilities. Let's be open to a different position or working for a different place, because I feel like you're not financially rewarded and that your career has to kind of morph a bit so you have more growth in the financial arena as well as the status and the title. So, Lakeisha, give this a little bit of time. It's going to take some time, but as I move you forward, the rough patch begins to dissipate as I take you into the month of May. Love, we haven't quite been connecting and attracting the right experiences yet. Something seems a bit off in the love area. But as you stay focused on being your own foundation, you'll become more confident and attract a better partner, better connection in love. Thank you so much, Lakeisha Garner Thomas, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here? Robert Kathy Culpepper. Sarah, how does 2019 look? I had a rough start to 2019. You know, you've been going through a series, Kathy, of transformations and shifts over the past 2 years, and things have been a bit uncomfortable for you. When I look at this, I feel like it's almost time for you to once and for all reinvent yourself, Robert and Kathy Culpepper, so that you can have a better reward at the end of the day, a better sense of self at the end of the day, and work can be more enjoyable and fulfilling. Sometimes it's not always about paying the bills. It's about having fun while we do what we do to generate that revenue. So thank you, Kathy and Robert Culpepper. We're glad to have you on board and so happy to answer your question on Facebook. We're going to take one more question on Facebook. Let's see who we have. Lynn Wilkins. We did answer that one already, so we are good with Miss Lynn. So let's see. Let's go back to the phone lines as we line up some more questions for us on Facebook. And I want to go to Debbie in Florida. Debbie, how are you tonight? Hi, Debbie. How are you doing?
Hello?
Hi, Debbie.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great, Debbie. And how can I assist you tonight?
Well, I've been having a lot of problems with my health the past couple years, and it just seems to be one thing after another, hospitalization after hospitalization, and I don't know what to do now.
And it's almost as if they can't quite find the root cause of all of this, please, yes?
Well, it's I have my rheumatism, and it's completely shut down my immune system, and trying to build that back up, plus, you know, it's just one thing starts getting better, the next thing starts to fail, and, you know, I don't know what to do anymore.
Have you done any spiritual healing, done any energetic work to work? We've relied on medical science, but sometimes we need to do something a little different. Have you tried that?
No, I have not.
Okay. You know, yes, Debbie, we got work to do. Debbie, you're local. Are you local to the center?
Yes.
Okay. Because there's some things that we have some reflexology that can actually relieve some of this inflammation and allow the body to naturally heal. We have crystal healing bed there. Reflexology is with Isabel, one of my students who studied with me for many years, and she went off to build reflexology as her practice and make that her main focus and goal. I also have a lovely woman who has this very interesting machine. She's holistic doctor, so to speak, and she's got this machine that actually kind of spits out things that are out of balance in the body that you're not aware of, that are actually creating triggers to have you have these, what Spirit is calling episodes. It's like you have an episode in your body. So I've got two key people that I really feel would be beneficial for you, that I'd love to introduce you to as something you can do to offset these symptoms and kind of put them back in remission, because you were in remission for a period of time. But Debbie, you also have been really hard on your body too. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. It took on a bit. And you've also had a lot of, and some of this has an emotional root, Debbie. I know you don't need me to tell you that, but you've also held on to a lot of energy of other people and disappointment, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. And we're also not feeling loved and supported in our own. We have friends, but we're not quite feeling loved and supported in love partnership. Is that also true?
Yeah.
Okay. Feeling a little disconnected right now, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And sometimes when we're feeling as if we're all on our own, it just exacerbates all the discomfort in the body, because then it kind of taps into the fear, yes? How am I going to do this? Yeah. Who can I count on? I can't even go to work. I can't even get out of the bed. So it becomes this very overwhelming feeling for you, Debbie. Yeah. So we're going to send the angels with you. We're going to put this energy of Archangel Raphael around you to heal you and connect with you. This inflammation will subside. We feel that there's movement and ease within the joints, that the stiffness and the swelling recede, and that there's fluid, so the body is fluid, so that you move with ease and grace. And as you breathe in this energy right here, right now, Debbie, we're going to ask that the angels infuse you with light, filling every cell of your body with divine light, instilling the reverse energy so we can reverse it back to the original divine perfection, removing and removing that which no longer serves you, restoring the energy in the physical body, transforming you to every cell in your body, filling with light, feeling the light, feeling every movement in the body is with ease, feeling everything within the body is functioning well, everything is in flow. We are in the universal flow of the universe. The universe flows through you. You move with the harmony and the union of the universe. And that is your mantra when you wake up. I move with the union and the harmony of the universe. I am fluid. I move with the harmony and the union of the universe. I am fluid, so that everything is moving with ease and grace. This is what you invite back into your body. And I know what pain feels like. Pain sucks you back in, and you're like, I can't get over this, or here I am again. I move with the union and the harmony of the universe. I am fluid. That's the feeling that we want to feel when we wake up in the morning, which I know mornings are rough, yes?
Yes, very rough.
So as you're laying in the bed, I move with the union and the harmony of the universe. I am fluid. And see every cell in your body illuminated with light. See everything opening up so that you are ready to move as you lift yourself up off. Invite them to assist you. You're trying to do it in the physical. Let's do it in the spiritual realm, Debbie. Okay?
Okay.
All right, Debbie. Call the center and tell Andrew or whoever's at the center at the front desk that you want to kind of connect with Kim, and you want to connect with Isabel, and then I'll call you back, and then we'll make sure we get you into a schedule so they can work with you through this. All right?
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Debbie. Thank you for connecting with us, and we will hold the space of healing for you as the evening continues. All right, my dear?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
888-565-1470. Write the number down. I hope that you join us next Wednesday from 5 to 8 p.m. Again, I want to thank everyone who came to our love class. We had an amazing time, and I trust that this full moon, this wonderful moon that came upon us on 2/19/19, that it showers you and illuminates everything in your life. And that as these energies begin to shift and change around you, that you're open and receptive and ready to move forward. If something is stuck and stagnant or no longer working, let's move in the direction of that which we desire. Let's move trusting that something greater than us, something within us, something moving us, prompting us, is going to take us to where we want to be. And that wherever we've been has served us well, but we are open and receptive for change. And remember to talk to God. Yes, God. We talk to our friends, we talk to our neighbors, we talk to our coworkers, we complain to this one and to that one. But at the end of the day, at the beginning of the day, the first and last conversation, well, let me say, needs to be to the heavens, in gratitude, appreciation, and then ask the things that you have uncertainty about. Ask, how can I move through this with ease and grace? How can this be easier? Give me evidence, give me some wisdom, give me that prompting, give me the knowledge, and give me the feeling that I know within a shadow of a doubt that nothing stands between me and my desires. Give me the feeling that everything that I desire is here. And give me the feeling that love is with me, through me, around me, and that I am a vessel of divine grace on this earth. Have that conversation every day in the morning. Have that conversation every day in the evening. And when you lay your head upon the pillow, know that you are never alone. You're sleeping with thousands of angels, your loved ones who have gone before you, and that you are always guided. I want to thank you for sharing time and space with us here tonight on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. Thank you all of you who have followed us for 474 live show. Thank you, Hope. Since 2008, you've been with us. Thank you all of you who stumbled universally, accidentally upon us on the radio. We welcome you to our family. Thank you to everyone on Facebook for joining us, Periscope, YouTube, Snapchat. Visit SarahSpiritual.com. Learn more about us, and let's continue to journey together. Just us, as we shed a little light and put love in our hearts and bring it forth to the world. Thank you. Good night. God bless you. And remember, God's watching. I am Sarah Spiritual.
This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can hear and speak with Sarah Spiritual every Wednesday from 5 until 8 p.m. Each week, Sarah Spiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate life. Listen and call in next week and let Spirit guide you. If you didn't have a chance to speak with Sarah Spiritual tonight, visit Sarah at SarahSpiritual.com. You can message Sarah Spiritual at Facebook and follow her on Instagram and Twitter. Tune in next week for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management,